Hey everybody, your favorite artist here, Austin. Well, at least I hope I'm your favorite artist. And, well, at least your favorite Austin. You know, if I'm not, I would say to comment below, but I'm afraid I'd get my feelings hurt, so let's just move on. Today, I am planning on drawing YouTube's greatest... Sorry, just a second. Glug, 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 glug. I'm sorry. I don't know how he does that with a straight face. Obviously, that was a Pewdiepie reference, and we're going to be seeing a lot of those in this video because we are drawing Pewdiepie in this video, as you can see by the title. And we're not just drawing Pewdiepie, mind you. We're drawing Pewdiepie as a villain. I bet you can't tell who it is, except for the title. I keep on forgetting about that. I am severely off my game today. Just severely. Like, here's the track. And I'm over there somewhere. We are way, way, way off track today. For those who don't know who Pewdiepie is, you must be living under a YouTube button shaped rock. That's okay. I'll educate you on it. Today, he is the top YouTuber. Regardless of T-Series don't count. Pewdiepie is the #1 YouTuber. He's sitting at 96 million subscribers. Pewdiepie normally makes funny videos, usually something to do with memes, reviewing memes. He does Dr. Phil videos. But on to the drawing. We are going to be drawing Pewdiepie as the Riddler. As you've probably noticed, a lot of these YouTubers that I draw as villains are usually Batman villains. That's because Batman's my favorite DC superhero. Who am I going to draw as Batman one day? Well, we're going to save that one for later. We got quite a few villains to go through before we get to him. If you've been watching my channel, you know how the rules go. I generally message the YouTuber, ask them who their favorite hero is. If they do not answer me, then I will choose a random Batman villain and draw them as that villain. I drew Jazza as the Joker. I drew Bailey J as Harley Quinn. And now we are going on to doing Pewdiepie as the Riddler. Now, of course, I did draw Jacksepticeye as Spider-Man, but that's because he made a real public statement about how he felt about Spider-Man. So I already knew that one. Always felt like this type of video was a great concept, and I felt like it really brought people in and people really enjoyed these videos. So if you're new here, I would love it for you to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. Let me know if you liked this video and what you did like about it, what you didn't like about it, whatever you want to put in the comments. I want to read your comments. I want to know how you feel about this. And of course, I'll have links in the description to all those other YouTubers I drew as other heroes and villains in the description and at the end of this video for you to check out right after this, because it'll all be in one single playlist, so you can watch them all in a row if you like. Now that we've gotten that all out of the way, let's get to this, guys. Thought we would doodle Pewdiepie before we actually did the main piece. Being that we've missed a couple of days on the daily doodles, and I thought this would be perfect to show off my doodles. For those who have not seen my daily doodle videos, there will be a link to the playlist at the end of this video to where you can watch all 28 of them that I have up this month. And we're going to continue posting them in June, starting June 1st, which should be tomorrow, depending on when I actually got this video up. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright everybody, I bet you didn't see this one coming. Yeah, we're going to doodle Pewdiepie as kind of an introduction to this video, because honestly I haven't done the daily doodles for about 2 days and I didn't want to get rusty. So I decided to doodle Pewdiepie. This was a very sudden decision, so yeah, what we get is what we get. So I hope you all enjoy this doodle. This will be the final doodle of May before we move on into June. Now in June, our doodles are going to be much more elaborate. The videos are going to be a little bit longer. I'm going to try to condense them down or maybe even speed them up just slightly. We don't want severely time-lapsed art, but we do want it to look good, of course. Now, doodling Pewdiepie is actually giving me an idea for future doodles. I was thinking about doing something about doodling YouTubers. We could call it doobers. We could call the videos doobers. Doobers with Austin. There we go. We've got a new idea. Alright you guys, that about wraps up this doodle. Now, we are going to get to the official piece of this video. I hope you all enjoy. This video has been a long time coming. I first discovered PewDiePie when I got the idea of who was number one on YouTube, which of course was Felix himself. PewDiePie has tons of videos, and I have yet to find one that doesn't make me laugh. Even watch some of his more serious videos, like where he discussed some of his favorite books, which some were very philosophical from a couple of authors, but that was one in particular that he was impressed with, which I can't remember the name. Comment the name below if you can remember. Like I said, I was going to be asking you guys to comment a lot on this video. I decided to include multiple references in this video and memes as I could, that we will be going over every one of them as soon as we are done drawing this. There was a huge struggle between PewDiePie and T-Series for the #1 spot on YouTube recently. This went on for a while, with people going to extremes to get people to subscribe to PewDiePie. There was someone who even hacked thousands of printers and had them print off the shape of a fist, representing the bro fist that he does at the end of most of his videos, saying subscribe to PewDiePie. Some people made videos of their own, and there were even someone who paid for a billboard. It was pretty insane. The whole campaign got pretty out of control, which is why PewDiePie actually asked everybody to stop the meme because it was going to extremes. Something bad happened that I'm not going to glorify on this channel, but I can understand where he came from, and I respect his decision to do so, which is why after this video you are not going to be hearing me talk about the T-Series versus PewDiePie thing that went on at all. During the whole thing, PewDiePie even made a couple of music videos during the campaign, which I can't say the title of one of them, but I can say that the background music of this video is an instrumental instrumental version playing in the background. The other was a congratulatory video to T-Series passing him, but that video was more for laughs, being that it pointed out every negative thing T-Series has done to get to where they are. Now, of course, I know whenever people kind of build up and they get to a higher standard, you know what I mean? Like when they get kind of to a celebrity status, they kind of end up with some skeletons in the closet, and T-Series skeletons are particularly decrepit. Alright, and honestly, my favorite kind of YouTuber are the ones who care about their audience and likes to make people laugh. Those are some of the best people in the world. PewDiePie is one of those people. But of course, with so many fans, you're gonna have some haters, and there are plenty of people out there who think Felix is overrated. They're entitled to their opinion. But that's all it is. It's an opinion. Something that doesn't need to be used to hurt people or destroy a person's good day. I'm saying that because I've seen a lot of people on the web, like Reddit, Facebook, etc., where people will hate on others for being a fan of PewDiePie. The man makes videos reviewing memes. Don't be a hater. I even posted a video on Laway asking PewDiePie to sub to me for my birthday, and honestly, it got a lot of love, but it also got a lot of hate. There were people that were commenting on it, saying, "Oh my God, why are we upvoting this? This is so overrated. He's just drawing PewDiePie and all this." Because I did a drawing of PewDiePie for the video, saying, with all this sub to PewDiePie meme going on, I've got to ask if PewDiePie could sub to me for my birthday, and that was the main subject of the video. And then we had people that were just commenting very negative comments. Of course, I would loved seeing those comments get downvoted, because that showed that people really appreciated my art in the video. And to those people, if any of you ever see this video, you are very much appreciated. Well, I guess I should probably talk about the drawing for a bit. That would make sense, being that that's what the whole video is about, I guess. Alright, I chose a difficult positioning of the face for this one, but I wanted to look like he was turning the other cheek to kind of reference my earlier comment about haters. The eyes were pretty difficult for this one because I haven't drawn a person in so long, so I had to take a little bit of extra time to make sure they were the way I wanted them to be. Whenever we began putting ink to this, we used a combination of Copics, Micron pens, and a little bit of Chameleons, and a little bit of Prismacolors. Of course, those markers, every brand of markers honestly has their own pros and cons. Copics honestly has way more pros than cons. If there's one thing I was going to complain about Copics, it would be that the flow of ink sometimes kind of just jets out of there. You know, it can almost spill onto the paper. It drives me crazy. I don't know if it's just that I had a defective marker or what, but it happens to me like all the time with the sets that I bought. Let's move on. The skin tones were really hard to capture with this piece because PewDiePie has some like nearly pale skin. It's just on the border, and his hair color was hard to decide because, well, he's had a lot of hairstyles, a lot of different colors, so I tried choosing one that was a bit more recent. And on top of everything else, I wanted to thank everybody for checking out these videos. I know I do this all the time, but you guys have no idea how much I appreciate you. Well, you're about to find out when you hear about all the giveaways we're going to be doing. Right after I tell you about all the crazy amounts of shades of green I had to use on this picture. My God. Okay. I had to use at least, I think it was 8 different greens. It was nuts. My goodness, to try to get the nice blend going on, nice gradients going on in certain areas. I even tried keeping the glare on the helmet that he's wearing. It was just crazy. Anyways, now all that's been said, we've discussed this video, we've discussed the drawing, and now it's time for me to go over all the different PewDiePie references in this sketch right now. Guys, we did it. We drew PewDiePie as the Riddler, and we have tons of references to go over. So we're going to get to that right now. We're going to start off with the G Fuel right there behind his shoulder. G Fuel is actually something that he advertises a lot in his videos, a sponsorship, and that's where that whole glug 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 thing came from, because that's something that he does in almost every video he does now due to the sponsorship he has with G Fuel. And there's a wrapper right there behind the cup, and that's a drawing of the actual cup that he usually uses, which has his own actual design on it. And beyond that, we actually have that question mark pouring out of the G Fuel. I thought that was a nice touch, being that we did draw PewDiePie as the Riddler. Also, we're going to move on from that. We're going to go to the trash can that's just a little bit over from that. We have the trash can that was in his music video, which I can't say the name of and stay kid-friendly. And the trash can has the T-Series logo in there because T-Series is trash. And below that, you're noticing a shadow that's cast. And now this one I was really wanting to explain really badly, so we're going to get to it right now. That shadow is his shadow, is PewDiePie's shadow. But if you notice, there's like a little outline of gray below that showing that the shadow is cut off right there at the waist, because PewDiePie don't have legs. It's a meme that's been going on for quite a while, and I thought I'd try to incorporate that into this piece, and I feel like I really accomplished that. And if you don't know what a meme is, then you're at the wrong, this is not the video for you. I'm sorry. Also, on the background on the wall, we're gonna get to that real quick. We got Big Chungus and Wakandan Knuckles. Those are memes that were pretty popular for a while, but they kind of died pretty quick, if you ask me. And then we've got Pew News, the Pew News sign up in the background on the wall, along with those memes. Pew News is like a segment that PewDiePie does, where it's kind of like YouTube news, essentially, but it's hilarious. You know, he talks about these controversial things in a very joking manner that's going on in real day-to-day life. You know, what's pretty much a parody of what you'd see on TV, but entertaining. But, all right, and then over to the side of the trash can, we actually have a sign with an arrow on it pointing that says The Ranch. That's actually referring to his Dr. Phil videos. I had to have a Dr. Phil reference. I love his Dr. Phil videos. They crack me up. We got the one where the guy thought he was Batman. That was awesome. We got that one where it was like this dude, his wife, and his mom and his sister. I can't remember the details of it, but it was just awful how that whole thing was put together. Not his video, but the Dr. Phil episode was awful. Anyways, beyond that, below the sign, we have a little bit of graffiti that says Mr. Beast with an arrow pointing towards a stack of cash. Anybody who knows Mr. Beast knows that Mr. Beast gives away gratuitous amounts of money, like ridiculous. He just gave away $10,000 for his birthday, which is extremely generous. I think he's really cool. He's a really awesome YouTuber. You should check out his videos. He's a great guy. Okay, and over to the other side of PewDiePie's neck, we actually have that classic TV that's sitting in the background of most of his videos, and we got a double reference here. It has a fist going through it. That's to represent those bro fists that he does in most of his videos now, and the actual breaking of the TV is referring to people who made videos of them actually punching the TV when PewDiePie did the bro fist in his video. So I thought that was a pretty cool reference. I love that. That's like my favorite part of this sketch, besides PewDiePie himself, of course. I just love that. And then below that, now this one's going to be a little bit confusing for those who haven't played the game. In the Batman Arkham series, the video games, there's these trophies called the Riddler trophies. And as we all know, whenever PewDiePie got to a certain subscriber milestone, he got a ruby trophy. So I put a Riddler trophy in the background and I gave it a ruby color instead of the green color to kind of represent the trophy that he got for his subscriber milestone. I can't remember what it is, that's why I keep on saying that. I can't remember if it was 20 million or 50 million. I think it was 50 million. Anyways, next to that we've got Edgar wearing a Riddler hat. I love that. I thought that was really cool. That was really neat. But Edgar's PewDiePie's dog. PewDiePie seemingly loves that dog to death. He's a really cute dog. He's a little pug, and I'm awful at drawing tiny dogs that small. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I did a decent job. I might be asking for some punishment there. And above that, we got a couple of broken play buttons. We got a broken gold play button and a broken silver play button. That's just, you know, a representation of PewDiePie shattering subscriber records throughout his pursuit of YouTube. I thought that was a really cool reference. And of course, in the corner we have PewDiePie's chair. Now that don't need any more saying to that. I mean, everybody knows about PewDiePie's chair that knows about PewDiePie. And of course, we have the bubble here with the text that says, "Riddle me this, T-Series. What pulls forward only to always live in my shadow?" Alright, so with this big battle with T-Series and PewDiePie, they finally pulled forward of enough of a margin where it'd be very difficult for PewDiePie to catch up. But now that it's all over with, you know, nobody actually cares that T-Series is in the lead. You know, everybody's still, you know, PewDiePie's still pretty much the top YouTuber, even though he's technically not the one with the most subscribers. Because PewDiePie is awesome, and T-Series is lame. So anyways, guys, that wraps it up for this drawing today. Now, I told you there'd be a big announcement on the 31st of May, and here it is. You guys probably heard me refer to it in the Daily Doodles, and I was wanting to refer to it in the Daily Doodles to let people know who was actually staying consistent watching my videos. So if you haven't been consistent watching my regular daily uploads, here's your chance for you to find out. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away $50 cash or $50 set of Copic markers to a random subscriber. Now, how do you get entered for that? You have to be subscribed, and I can check, I can find out. And you have to be commenting on these videos. Every time you comment, you're entered again. Alright, so if you, let's say you actually comment and you win a free t-shirt or a piece of artwork for the every 50 comments, I give away a piece of artwork or merchandise. Let's say you win that. It does not exclude you from the $50 of Copics or $50 cash. It does not exclude you. Now, if you win one time with the subscriber milestone giveaways, that's what we're going to call it, subscriber milestone giveaways. I like that. You cannot win in the next one, but you can win in the one after that, because every 5,000 that we go up, I'm going to be giving away $50 more. So 5,000, $50, 10,000, $100, 15,000, $150, and we're going to keep on doing that as we grow. just because I really appreciate you guys and I love making these videos, and I'd love to see this be successful one day. And I think that would actually help, you know, me showing my appreciation to y'all for checking out these videos and enjoying them. And I'm hoping one day there'll be plenty of you, but for now, thank you to the ones I have. You all are fantastic. Y'all are great. And I hope y'all like the idea of this giveaway, because I do. I like it a lot. Now that we've went over the drawing and all the references and we've went over the giveaways, I need to remind you guys, every Monday and Thursday I'm doing live streams at 8 p.m. Central Time. If you want to check those out, you'll get a preview of what's to come in future videos up to about 2 weeks ahead of time. But no need to worry, you're not going to end up seeing the full drawing. I'm only going to be able to do what I can within about an hour's time of each live stream. For instance, next week we've got the sticky note art challenge. It's an art challenge I developed myself. I placed 100 random sticky notes on top of each other on top of a piece of glass, and we are going to draw something. I'm not going to reveal what it is. If you check out my old live streams, you can actually see it for yourself. And then beyond that, the week after that, we're going to be recreating classic art in ink. So we're going to take an ink pen and we're going to recreate a piece of classic art with over 1,500 lines. I know it sounds crazy, but it's going to happen. And you guys will be missing out if you don't check out these live streams. But with all that said, this has been Pewdiepie as the Riddler, as seen by Austin. Thank you all for checking out this video. I have some other videos here I believe you all would enjoy. Be sure to comment, like this video, and subscribe if you haven't yet for a chance at some free merchandise or some free art. Sounds good, right? All right, you know what to do. See you later.